doing the slide lock reload. So you're shooting, blah, blah, blah. The gun runs empty. Some guys look in the ejection board and see if it's empty. You're pretty much going to know it's empty, right? So you're shooting. First thing you want to do, hit the button, grab the mag. And what you want to do is you do have to look at the mag well for a split second. It helps. You can do reloads with blindfolds on in the dark, and that's super awesome. But if you want to make sure you nail it, you want to look just for a split second, okay? So do it again. There's different ways of doing this. Some guys, what they'll do is they'll shoot, they'll look at it, okay? They'll bring it here, they'll see the guy with the samurai coming at them, they'll do the reload, they'll have it here looking through the trigger guard, and they'll load here like this, and they'll grab their most gross motor skills over the top of the gun. They'll push forward and pull back with gross motor skills, and they'll get back on, and they'll shoot the zombie. Whatever, okay? And that's fine. In real life, it's probably gonna work, no problem. But sometimes the disadvantage on that is Glocks sometimes want to help you. They'll want to drop the slide for you. The impact of the reload can drop the slide. So if you're going to have your gross motor skills already in play, you're going to reach over the top, grab a gun that would be shooting the other Taran by now, knock out the round you can save for the last zombie. Now you're like this, as I've shot myself 20 times in the tits, and then you go like that, so you lost time, okay? The best shooters in the world don't do that. Robert Vogel, Dave Savigny, Rob Latham, all of them, Nils Jonasson. When they win IDP Nationals, I've been lucky enough to win some of those. And to do that, it's totally different than 3-gun. 3-gun is like total warfare, zombie apocalypse. It's Call of Duty shredding, right? It's bad guys from me to you out to 600-700 yards with ARs, shotguns, everything. IDP is the opposite. He wears a vest, concealed carry, not concealed carry, but the vest on, the gun's gotta be concealed, you pop out, you get a procedural if you show too much of your body, blah, blah, blah. So, but in those matches, they'll annoy you because you got 10 in the mag plus 1, you can't have more than that. So they'll purposely set it up so it's a 12-round stage minimum. So you'll go double tap, double tap, double tap around the wall, and then you gotta go back into cover, it'll slide lock, you'll reload, come back and shoot. So all those guys do it that way. They don't go back into cover and drop the mag out and then do this. They grab the top and do that because they lost. I've lost amazing championships by 1/100 of a fucking second. Okay, and I've won them by that. It's the most annoying thing, the most coolest thing ever to have that happen. And they would lose. They could lose that match by a second by something like that happening. So now on the other hand, if the mag is shitty and the gun goes click, then of course you got to do a reload, grab it, and rack it and go, however you want to do it. I prefer to shove it in, rack it, and go like that, or you can, if it does that again, you just shove the mag in, you grab the front like that. That's probably the fastest. Different ways, they're all pretty close. So go over it again. I want to go slow this time. So go really slow. So I'm shooting. First thing I want to do is hit the button and go to the mag. I want to put the mag with my finger on the tip, okay? You don't want to grab it out all flopping like that, okay? Go straight down, your finger on the tip. Look at the mag well for a split second. Your thumb is going to go from the mag release button to waiting above the slide release button. Don't have it waiting there, then you put it, now you got to go get it. If it's sitting up here, when you drive it in hard, that impact can actually kind of make your thumb bounce it off and help you to do the reload even faster. Now all I do is just roll back on versus shoving in and going, gross motor skills. I'm wasting my last bullet for no reason. So that's pretty much it. I'll go over the details one more time really slow. So I'm right here. I'm going to press the button with my right thumb, left hand goes in here, and my finger's on the tip. Look at the mag well for a split second. Thumb goes to the top of slide release, shove it in hard, hit the slide release, roll back on. Now the other thing, if you have a gun that doesn't have an extended slide release and button, like a regular Glock over here and a smaller mag well, in this case, and if you have smaller hands, okay? When I was training one of the actresses, her hands were too small. She had to learn to do it with her left thumb, everything. So in this case, you're shooting. I'll show you guys from this angle. Go with shorter magazines. So when someone with smaller hands has to shoot, what they're going to do is kind of pull it in and poke it with their thumb. So you're going to come in, poke it quick, get out of there fast. Don't hang out. The only time you kind of lose time with the left thumb versus right is hanging out here too long. Come down quick and shove it in hard, and that left thumb comes up and does like a slam dunk. It hits the slide release and rolls it back down again, and you shoot. Left thumb, just like that. Okay. Shooter ready. Stand by. Go. Poke the button. Go in. Slide release. Good. Go. Hit the button. Good. Good. Reload. Good. Perfect. Good. So good.
Yes.
Perfect. Good. Good run.
Yeah.
That was awesome.